Oh my gosh. Get all of that. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. Cleveland Indians 2016 replay. They split the opening series at home against Boston. They go on the road to face off against the Chicago White Sox here in game number 3. This is April 8th. Had a day off in between. I'm not sure if that game got rained out or what the issue was, but no game on April 7th. Today and April 8th, there is a game. And here is going to be my new setup, hopefully, for things to come. And I think you guys will enjoy it. So, hopefully, you guys will. I'm going to move this out of the way. So what I want to do is use the cards and the defensive alignments, everything here with the Excel. I'm actually going to be rolling the dice, as you can see here. And then, of course, we got our little scoreboard, so you'll have all the information you need right there at your fingertips. All right, let's talk about the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. The Melky Cabrera is out in left field. Range of 8, average arm, error of 2. In center field, Austin Jackson. Range of 12, average arm, and error of 5. And Adam Eaton. Out right field, strong arm, range of 17, error of 3. Todd Frazier's at third. He's got a range of 3, average arm, and error of 3. Jimmy Rollins at short, range of 3, average arm, and error of 2. Butler Lowry is at second base, and he's got a range of 8, weak arm, error of 5. Jose Abreu at first, range of 9, average arm, and error of 7. And Alex Avila behind the plate, range of normal, or N, I guess. Arm average, error of 1. Pass ball 1 to 3 for Alex Avila. Pitching today for the White Sox is John Danks. John Danks, we need to roll and see what kind of day John Danks is going to have. And roll an 8, so 8 brings us to a B day. So I need to put that in. And now for the Cleveland lineup. Jose Ramirez out left field. Range 8, average arm, error of 3. Raji Davis center field, range of 14, average arm, error of 6. Marlon Byrd in right field. Range of 10, arm, weak arm, average error of 0. Juan Abreu at third. Range of 15, arm, average, error of 5. Francisco Lindor short. Range 16, arm, strong, error 3. Kipnis, second base. Range 13, average arm, error of 4. Mike Napoli at first. Range of 11, arm, average, error of 15. So the range and the errors are based on a 1 to 20. Arms are either going to be weak, average, or strong. And Yan Gomes behind the plate. Range of G, arm as average, error of 1. Pass ball on a 1 to 2. All right, and we need to roll for Danny Salazar. What kind of day is Danny Salazar going to have? He got himself a, is that a 17? It is a 17. And that is going to be a C day, so it's already highlighted there. And I'm actually going to save these really quickly in case something happens. I won't have to redo everything, which would make me very sad. Make me very, very sad. All right, so I will be using the charts. I'll be using the dice. So the dice are rolled. It's red then white, so it would be a 24. The black 20-sided dice that I ended up getting out from underneath my desk from the game I ran earlier is a split dice. So if we look at Adam Eaton on a 6-6, 1 to 2 is a homer, 3 to 11 is a triple, 12 to 20 is going to be a single. We would use the black dice for that. And then, of course, our out dice is our pink dice. And that's as simple as it goes. And, of course, I will be using my iPad for scoring and keeping track of the innings. So, we're in the top of the first. The Indians on the road, first time this season, April 8th. taking on the Chicago White Sox and John Danks. And due up first is going to be Rajai Davis. Rajai Davis batting .800 in the season. He's got 4 hits out of 5 at-bats. Let's see if he continues the hot streak against John Danks, the lefty. That's a 55. That is going to be hit well by Rajai Davis. And that is going to be a leadoff double as Rajai Davis, you can't get him out this season. Cannot get him out. Holy cow. And there goes the red dice. All right. Next batter. Jason Kipnis. Oh my. And that is going to be a 1-12 homer by Jason Kipnis. And that black-sided 20 dice says that one is hit well. It is going out to the deep left center field. Jason Kipnis got all of that one. And it is gone. I believe that is Jason Kipnis' second. Let's click on his name here. Right, and so far, yes, he does have 1 home run. Let's make that 2 as 2 batters in. The Cleveland Indians come out with the big sticks, double home run, and we go to Francisco Lindor. Lindor only batting .111 on the season. 1 hit and 5 at-bats, 6 at-bats maybe, 9 at-bats I think it was actually. I forget. I was looking at him earlier. So Francisco Lindor as John Danks gives up the home run to Jason Kipnis. And a 5-5. And that is going to be hit in the gap by Lindor. And we've got us a Tribe Fest going on here as that is double home run double to start this game here against the White Sox. And they're going to a meeting on the mound as Alex Avila says, whoa, time out. What's going on here? And it looks like the bench coach is coming out to check on Danks here. There's something that could be wrong. Danks is looking at the mound, but he has not been getting those curveballs over. So we're going to go to Mike Napoli. Lindor at second. 36 is a PX for Mike Napoli, and I'm not sure what the PX is, so I'm going to look at the rules really quickly. I know all these times I played, I don't recall ever coming across the PX. I believe it's what it is it's a pop-out play, but we're going to just double check the rules really quickly here and see what a PX is. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just see if we can find what a PX is. Okay, bum, bum, bum. I don't see anything there. Anything over here? I believe it's going to be a pop-up. Pop-out. I'm not seeing anything, so that's what I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna assume it's like a. Wait a minute. Here is some. Oh, PX. Okay, here it is. The reading still goes to the pitcher card P, but if the result is a ground out, that is an automatic double play if there's a runner on first. Okay, so the reading still goes to the pitcher card P, but the result is ground out, then it's an automatic double play if there's a runner on first. Okay. I got you. All right, so it goes to the pitcher on 35. 35 says out, and we rolled an 18, so that's going to be a fly out to center field. We got to go to out, fly out center field. So A little cheer from the hometown crowd as they finally get an out here for John Danks. And we go to Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana, the DH for the Indians. 41 is a blank. We go to Danks at 41 is going to be a walk. So a walk for Santana. 2 men on. And we have Yan Gomes. It's 2-0 Cleveland here in the top of the first. I haven't updated their scoreboard yet. 25 will be an out, and we rolled a 17. That's going to be a fly ball to left. Out. Fly out to left. And the runners aren't going anywhere. And that brings up Marlon Byrd. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, I hit the leadoff batter instead of the next batter. My bad. Sorry about that. Marlon Byrd is up. And runners at first and second, 2 away here now in the top of the first. And that is a 55. Wow. 118 double by Marlon Byrd, and that's going to fall in the gap. And Santana at first. Is he going all the way? It went to right field. They're going to hold. If there's 2 outs, an F runner will score. Carlos Santana is an average runner, so he will be held up at third on the double. Another run comes in for the Indians. It's going to be a double. And safe and home being thrown to third. So runners is second and third now. That's Juan Uribe. Another run in for the Indians. They have 3 runs and 4 hits. And John Danks is about ready to get pulled here in the first inning. And the Boo Birds start coming down from the stadium here. As the Cleveland Indians are hitting them hard. Hard hit. 63 is blank. 63 on Dinks. It will be an out. Fly ball to left field. Melky Cabrera is going to make the catch. And that's going to do it. But that is a good way to start if you're an Indians fan. That is going to be 3 run. Oops. 3 run. Hello. Why can't I put a 3 in there? 3. No. Wow. Okay. 3 runs on 4 hits and no errors. 2 men left on base for the Indians in the top of the first. I'm not sure why that went way over there, but fuck that. And we're now in the bottom of the first inning, and the White Sox now up to bat. So the White Sox here against Danny Salazar. Now Salazar's not having a good outing here. Let's see how that affects his play here. As we have the leadoff man, Adam Eaton, for the Chicago White Sox. 3-6 is blank. Salazar, 36, will be an out. We rolled a 3, and I need to get my charts out. I want the quick out chart, thank you. And I'll just go set that out for her, and we'll set that one out. Alright, I'll keep these out just in case I need them, but quick out chart, usually you can do most of it with the quick out chart. I'm going to set that up over here. There we go. A little bit more would be nice. There we go. Alright, so we rolled a 3. Eaton is a lefty, so it's a ground out to first. Ground out to first. Out. Ground out first to pitcher. Sure, why not? Alright, so that brings up Jimmy Rollins, next batter here. Jimmy Rollins, the lefty, or a switch hitter. He's going to go left off of, since Danny Salazar is a righty. That's a 21. 21 is out. We rolled a 4. That's going to be ground out to second this time. 2 ground ball outs so far for Danny Salazar. Done, I said done. Thanks. And we go to next batter, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, the first baseman. We rolled a 41 that time. 41 is a Jose Abreu is a blank. 41 and Salazar is a walk. So that brings up Todd Frazier. Todd Frazier here with the White Sox in 2016. Let's see what he can do. 52 is going to be the 52 chart, so we're going to go to the 52 chart. 52 is a 53. That is the third base. Third baseman today is Juan Uribe, and he has got an error of 5. We rolled a 4, so that will be an error. And it's going to be batter at safe. At second, all runners advance 2 bases. So it's going to be a 2-base error on the shortstop, Abreu, as he lets it get by underneath his glove and out into left field. So 2-base error in play. Error on third base. He's going to third, same error. And wait a minute. Cancel. Wait a second. Yeah, Abreu. I'm sorry, that's Juan Uribe's at third. Good Lord. Juan Uribe, Jose Abreu. Wow. No wonder I'm confused. All right, so anyways, it was an in-play. It's going to be an error down at third. And Jose Abreu is going to go to third on the same error. And Todd Frazier is going to go to second on the same error. So runners at second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And it looks like White Sox threatening here. As Melky Cabrera comes up. Milky, can he be Milky? And that is a 13 for Melky Cabrera. That will be an out. We rolled a 15, and that's going to be against the... He's going to be lefty, batting left-handed side, Melky Cabrera. We rolled a 15, lefty. It's ground ball down to first. And that's going to do it. So the White Sox threaten in the first, but it's going to be a ground out. Flipping over to the pitcher is going to be the first baseman, Napoli, over to Salazar, and the Indians get through 1. And it looks like the White Sox left 2 men aboard. All right, so due up is Jose Ramirez. There we go. Jose Ramirez for the Tribe against John Danks. He's given up 3 runs on 4 hits. Jose Ramirez, oh, that's interesting. 31. 31 is blank. Danks. 31 is a single. So single off the pitcher is Jose Ramirez. That brings up Rajai Davis. Again, you cannot get this guy out. Rajai Davis batting over 800 now with his another hit today. That's a 14 though, and that will be a strikeout. So there he goes, Farnley with a strikeout. That brings up Kipnis, who's 1 for 1 with the home run. Next batter is Jason Kipnis. 42. We go to Danks, and that is a walk. So in play walk. So runners at first and second with 1 out. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. And there is activity in the Chicago White Sox bullpen, as Danks is in trouble again here in the second inning. Francisco Lindor could probably knock out Danks if he gets a good one. 46. That's a ballpark. 15 at U.S. Cellular Field. 15. It's going to be a pop out. And it's going to, I think we just look at the white dice on that. Pop out to the shortstop, way over into foul territory. Hustling out there is Jimmy Rollins, and he's going to pop him up. Out. It's going to be a... we'll go with pop out. The short. Done. And everyone else will be held up. So with 2 outs, can John Danks get through this inning? Mike Napoli flew out his first time up. 24. And that is a 2-2 pitch. And that's in there. Curveball by Danks, and he gets a well-needed strikeout. So the Tribe go up to 5 hits, 1 error, 4 men left on base. Nothing going there. We're in the bottom of the second now. Bottom of the second. And it's Avisail Garcia up for the White Sox. Avisail Garcia. 62, and that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that brings up Brett Lowry for the White Sox here in the bottom of the second. Brett Lowry, 2-5, out. We rolled a 20. That is going to be a line out to third. Line out, line drive to third. And with 2 away, that brings up Alex Avila. Alex Avila, 14. Steve Reich, 3, out. And that is a strikeout. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the next batter for the Indians. That's Carlos Santana. We're in the top of the third inning now. Top of 3. Indians up 3-0. And it's Santana, Gomes, and Bird due up. Santana walked his first time up. 24. This time it'll be an out. 16 is ground out to short. Ground out short to first. And now it's up is Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes 0 for 1 flew out his first time up. 13, Steve Reich, 3. So looks like Danks is starting to settle down as he has a nice fastball there. Tails off away from Gomes, swing and a miss. And it's going to be Marlon Byrd. Doubled his first time up. And a 51. And that is going to be a 2. And Danks is going to get the strikeout. So don't check for a defense until you check for the out, strikeout first. And Danks is a 1-3, and we rolled a 2, so that was a strikeout. So Danks definitely coming alive as a pitching, getting stronger as this game goes on. Might have been a little nervous to start the season here. And we are going to Austin Jackson for the White Sox here in the bottom of the third inning. 3514-0002 for the lineup there. And Austin Jackson, 1-1, and that's going to earn himself a walk, ball 4. And as Danks gets stronger, Salazar seems to be faltering a little bit. So next batter is Adam Eaton. Good leadoff man, Adam Eaton. Eaton is 0 for 1. 36 blank. 36 is an out. Rolled a 12. That's going to be popped up. High pop fly. It's going to be in the infield and going to be caught by the shortstop. And held up at first is Jackson. That brings up Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. 36 blank. Look at Salazar, 36. That will be an out. We rolled a 6. We do have a runner on first too, so it is going to be Shortstop has a weak arm. Francisco Lindor does not have a weak arm. So it is going to be a double play. It is going to be a double play to Lindor. 36, right? It was a yes. And then the 6 is a ground dart to short. Lindor has a strong arm. If he had a weak arm, it would just be a fielder's choice. But in this case, he's got a strong arm. It's going to go Lindor, Kipnis, Napoli, twin killing, and that's going to do it. So Salazar, thankful for that. It's going to be an out. And does it have double play here? It does not. Ground out. 6, 4, 3, done. Out at second on the double play. All right. So that brings up Juan Uribe here for the Tribe. Juan Uribe, we're in the top of the 4th inning. And still, no runs, no hits, no errors for the White Sox. And Danny Salazar, and even though he's having a C day, is actually getting through the White Sox batters. Unbelievable. So Juan Uribe, 0 for 1. 4-6, that's a ballpark check. We go to the 10. 10 says at U.S. Cellular Field, out of play, repitch. Out of play, fouled it, out of play. Juan Uribe, that's a 65, and that's off the pitcher. And that is off of Danks. He's a home run 1-20, and that one is hit well. Juan Uribe got all of that one, and out in left field, just watching that one sail over his head is Cabrera. That is gone. Jose Abreu got all that one, 422 feet. Juan Uribe, gone, home run. And the Tribe go up 4-0 as they get another hit. So that is going to be 1. And another hit takes them up to 6. There we go. So it's 4-0 Cleveland. And then I got to undo that because for some reason I put in, well, I didn't put it in, but I hit the home run, but it put it as a double. There we go. 4, 6, and 1. There we go. All right, so that brings up Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. That is a 6-2 blank. Dang, 6-2 out. Roll to 4. It's a grounder to second. And that brings up Rajai Davis. Rajai Davis, the leadoff man here, just super hot for the Indians to start the season. 4-3, walks him. So Rajai Davis, they won't give him anything to swing at, so he'll take the free base. Brings up Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a home run. Oop, hit that one foul as not all the dice went into the thing. And that is Rajai Davis at first. Jason Kipnis. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kipnis is hot too as he doubles. He doubles and going first to home, went to left field. And he will hold at third on the double. So Rajai Davis will just left field. So another well-hit ball there by the Indians. And they're going to hold him at third with 1 out. And the White Sox are going to have to play defense in. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. Again, has the opportunity to put the dagger in the heart of the White Sox fans. 31. And 31 is going to be a single. That is going to be a single. And we rolled a 2. We rolled a 2. Let's see what that brings us. I'm going to look for the quick hits chart. There we go. So with runner at second, can he go home and went to center field? A weak or average arm, he will score, or if there's 2 outs. So weak or average arm. In center field is Austin Jackson, average arm. So weak or average arm scores. So 2 RBI single by Francisco Lindor. And that will probably be it for Danks. In play, another single. Safe at home. And safe at home. And the Indians go up 6 as they put a 3 spot on the board here in the 4th on 8 hits. So, Danks is going to be coming out. They've seen enough of Danks, and they're going to be making pitching change to Dan Jennings. So Dan Jennings in. And I just need to switch them here. Dan Jennings. Let's see if we can find him. Dan Jennings, here he is. So let's see what kind of day Dan Jennings is going to have. And that'll be a B day. So Dan Jennings, an average normal day, a normal day. Lindor's at first. There is 1 out, and due up is Mike Napoli for the Indians. Up 6-0. 21 for Napoli is a strikeout. So coming in and getting the strikeout, Dan Jennings, the lefty. And he'll be facing off against Carlos Santana. 0 for 1. He does have a walk. 6-3 off of Jennings. 63 will be an out. We rolled a 7. 5 ball to left. And now there is, that is it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. So 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 and 5 left on for the Indians. And 0-0-0-2 for the White Sox. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Danny Salazar against Jose Abreu. Jose, 2-6 against a lefty. He'll get a single. Otherwise, it will be an out. We rolled a 5. And he is a righty. 5 righty is going to be ground ball to third. Out. Ground out. That's going third to first. Good play by Juan Uribe. Over to Napoli. Todd Frazier got on with the error. 2-base error. 12. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Swing and a miss by Frazier. Another 2 quick outs for the White Sox as they can get nothing against Danny Salazar. Melky Cabrera, 35, blank, and on Salazar, it's a single, and the no-hitter is gone in the bottom of the 4th. So Cabrera gets aboard, first hit for the White Sox, and that brings up Avisail Garcia. Any shot of coming back, they need to start getting some hits, and Garcia... 3-3, that might be a hit, and it is single. And we rolled a 9. First to third, 9. Went to right field, hold, but can run with risk. Out there in right field is going to be the weak arm. Run with risk. He'll only be out on a 1. They're going to go ahead and send him. So 1, he'll be out. Everything else will be safe at third. Safe at third. So it's going to be it's going to be another single going to third. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And that's back-to-back hits off of Salazar, and Brett Lowry can make things a little interesting here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. And that is a 51. First things first is Salazar get the strikeout. KD 1-5. That is a 2, so that is a strikeout to end the threat. And we go to the top of the 5th, still 6-0. But more importantly, the White Sox got 2 hits, and they've now stranded 4. Go to the top of the 5th. Dan Jennings against, it's going to be Yan Gomes, and then Marlon Byrd, and then Juan Uribe here. So Yan Gomes steps in, and a pitch. 51, first thing, check for the error. It's not an error, so we will go to the 51 charts. I mean, not an error. It's not a strikeout is what I meant to say. So we go to the 51 chart. 51 says, I've got the chart right here. It's a 63. Shortstop, and that is going to mean, who is the shortstop? That's Lindor. Error of 3. We rolled a 6, so no error. That's going to be grounder to Lindor, and he's going to make it play. Out. Ground out. Short to first. Done. And that's going to bring up, let's see, where can I put this chart? There we go, right over there. All right. Brings up Marlon Byrd. Oh, I looked at it. It wouldn't have been Lindor. It would have been Jimmy Rollins. I looked at the wrong side. My bad. Right, Jimmy Rollins makes the play. And he had an error of only 2, so it would have been still an out, so it didn't matter. So Marlon Byrd 1 for 2, double and a strikeout for Marlon Byrd. 16 and strikes out again. Nope, it's an out. Not there we go. Strike out again. So Juan Uribe's up. Juan Uribe, third baseman. 15 out. We rolled at 18. That's going to be 5 ball center field. Out. Fly out. Fly out to center. And that brings up Alex Avila. Alex Avila for the White Sox. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-8-1. Yep, still okay there. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 6-0 Cleveland. Alex Avila against Dan Jennings. I'm sorry, against Danny Salazar. And Salazar will go, let's see, he can go 27. He can go 27, and he's only made it through the lineup. It'll be twice when they get to Austin Jackson. Next batter will be twice, so he's got a few more innings in him at least. So Alex Avila, that's a 2-1. Stay right 3. Caught looking that time. That brings up Austin Jackson, 18th batter for the White Sox to come up against Salazar. 1-1, walks him. So take us to the leadoff man, Adam Eaton, runner at first. Adam Eaton 0 for 2. 53, is it a strikeout? Salazar 1-5. 6 says no, so we will go to the range play. Going to the range play. Oh, I roll that again as all the dice didn't go in. Range play here. And that's going to be a 54. And the 54 is third base. This Juan Uribe, he's got a 15 range. A 16 was rolled. So he did not make it, and that is going to be a 54. Is going to be a star plus to left. Star plus. Batter safe at first. Runners advance 2 bases. So a single as Uribe can't get to it. Adam Eaton down the line, and that's going to be a single. Moving to third. It's going to be Austin Jackson, and there's 1 out. Indians will play back. They'll give up a run at this point if they can try for the double play. They're going to play back. Jackson at third, Eaton at first, and Jimmy Rollins up. What is that? 2-4. That will be an out. We rolled a 6. Oh boy. That's going to short, and you do not want to give it to short because that is Lindor with a strong arm. 6, and that's going to be the same thing. Strong arm, a shortstop starts a double play. No, 8. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. 6. With runner first. Let me just double check the chart, actually. Runner at first. I rolled a 6. Ground out to short. White dice at a white. 1. The runner's advance. Otherwise, it's a deep double play, yes, and that's a weak arm shortstop. Right. So it is going to be a double play, and that's to Lindor, and that's why he's going to make lots of money for himself. Good defense, a strong arm, and where can I put all the rest of these damn charts? Put them in here for right now. All right. So that's going to do it on the out. Ground out. 6, 4, 3. Double play. That's why they played back. And it's going to be runner at first is out at second. Out at second. Double play. There you go. So 03. 05. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. And Jose Ramirez is up against Dan Jennings. Dan Jennings, is he going to come out? Yeah, he'll come out for another inning. Why not? Going to do a little bit of long relief effort here for Dan Jennings today. Jose Ramirez, 14 out, and we rolled a 9. This is going to be a fly ball to right. And that brings up Rajai Davis, leadoff man for the Tribe. Rajai Davis, 31. 31 is going to be a single off of Dan Jennings. So another hit for Rajai Davis. Raji's on a tear here. And speaking of tear, let's look at Jason Kipnis' stat real quick here in iScore. See what we've got for him. So far he's 2 for 3 on the day. 2 RBIs, a walk, and a home run. On the season, he's had 12 at-bats. He's got 6 hits. He scored 5 runs. He has 8 RBIs, 2 home runs, and 2 strikeouts. Jason Kipnis. The Rajai Davis, Jason Kipnis combo is started off well for the Tribe. Kipnis with 2 home runs, 1 today, 1 yesterday. And 2 home run, a walk, and a double for Jason Kipnis today. 54 chart. Okay. And we have runners on base, yes, which means the 16 will go to the wild pitch rating of Dan Jennings. 16, he is a wild pitch of 1 to 18. Then it will be a wild pitch. In play is going to be... No, it's going to be cancel. It's going to click on Rajai Davis. It's going to be a wild pitch. No. It's going to be second. Save it second on the wild pitch. There you go. So Rajai Davis is going to move up. And we get to do it all over again with Jason Kipnis. 6-0 Indians. 52. And it's not a strikeout. So we go to the 52 chart. We're going to be doing an error check. In this case, 44 error check is going to be on the second baseman. Second baseman, Brett Lowry, error of 5. We rolled a 9, so it's not going to be an... and so, runner on second. If it's hit to first or second, the runner will advance. Okay, so it's going to be out, ground out, second to first, and he will be advanced to third. So Davis gets himself over to third on the ground out by Kipnis, and that brings up Francisco Lindor. Seems like every time Francisco Lindor's come up, there's been at least 1 or 2 runners on. In this case, Rajai Davis is at third, And Francisco Lindor is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a flyout. And let's see what he does this time. Francisco Lindor, 2-2, of course. And that's base hit back up the middle. And Rajai Davis is going to trot home. Tribe up 7-0 on the single. And he is home. And it's now 7-0. 10-1-5. 10-1-5. Okay. We're in the top of the 7-0 Tribe, and due up is Mike Napoli. And we have 2 outs. 2-3, and he will strike out to end the threat here in the 6th. So we will go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's Jose Abreu up for the White Sox. Most of the attendance today is starting to head towards the exit, trying to get home and beat the traffic. There was 38,019 here in attendance at U.S. Cellular Field. But most of them are only going to stay about an hour and 45 minutes, and they're going to start heading for the exits after this inning. In the bottom of the 6th, if they White Sox don't put up a few runs. Jose Abreu walking the ground out. 6-4 Abreu, and 64 is a 1-10. Strikeout is not a strikeout, but it will be a 13. Abreu's a righty, so right-hander, it's ground out to short. Okay, so out, ground out, short to first. That brings up Frazier, Todd Frazier. Todd Frazier's 0 for 2. Strikeout. He did get on with an error earlier. 6-6 by Frazier. And that one is hit well, and that one is all gone. A lucky souvenir fan for someone out there in section 192 out there in left center field. And it's now a 7-1 ball game on 4 hits, 5 left on. There we go. So it's a 7-1 ball game as Tom Frazier lights the lamp, as they like to say in hockey. Melky Cabrera, 23 out, 12. That's going to be a pop-up to first. Out. Pop-up to first. Avisail Garcia now with 2 outs. Avisail. 12er. Steve Wright 3, and that's going to do it. Strikeout looking. And that's all they can muster in the top of the, or bottom of the 6th. So fans got to see a lucky home run there by the White Sox. Some of them decide to stay and see what happens in the 7th, but it's going to be Dan Jennings is out here in the for the White Sox. And let's see who we can find to bring in. The real game, it was Zach Putnam, but right-hander. He can face 8 batters. He didn't have any saves. So Zach Putnam, he can come in. That's fine. So now we need to see what kind of day Zach Putnam's going to have. And we rolled a 2. He's going to have an A day. So good for him. Going to have a good outing here against, well, he's going to pitch well, I guess is what we should say. He's going to pitch well against the Tribe. Might not help as Carlos Santana is up. Carlos Santana, I guess the righty, Zach Putnam. 3-5 blank. 3-5 is out on Putnam. We rolled a 4. It's ground out to second. One away for Yan Gomes. 21 out. 5. He is a righty. 5 right-handers. Ground out to third. Ground out third to first. And that brings up Marlon Byrd. 2 quick outs in the top of the 6. 2 quick outs in the top of the 6. If I could grab the dice, that would be super cool. And it's Marlon Byrd. 1 for 3 double and 2 strikeouts for Marlon Byrd. 6-3 on Putnam is a strikeout. So it strikes out trifecta there. And it's a quick 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th stretch time here. It's U.S. Cellular Field. And it is 7-1 Tribe. And Take Me Out to the Ball Game is being played here. And the crowd, the few 8,000 that are still remaining here, are singing away. And it's going to be Brett Lowry. Brett Lowry for... There we go, Brett Lowry. Salazar, 27. He's only made it to 9-18. It's only made it to 24, 25, 27. So he can make it through the lineup 3 times. So Brett Lowry, the number 7 hitter. 6-3 Lowry blank, and that is a strikeout on Salazar's card. Strikeout swinging. 1 away. Bottom of 7. Alex Avila. 2-3 strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts, both of them swinging. And it's Austin Jackson. This will be batter number 27 for Salazar. Can he get through this inning? 2-4 out. A will. That is a 16 grounder to short. Ground out short to first, and that's going to take us to the 8th. Take us to the 8th. Zach Putnam coming back out for the White Sox. And it's 7-1 Tribe. Juan Uribe is up. Juan Uribe, the third baseman. 1 for 3. He does have a home run. He crushed that home run. 45 blank. 45 will be an out. We rolled a 3 against the right-hander. That's ground ball to third. Ground out to third. That brings up Jose Ramirez. Left fielder, Ramirez. Oh. Hit that one foul as it couldn't get in the thing. There we go. 15 out of 17. Fly ball to left. Fly out to left. And it brings up Raji Davis. Raji Davis, yeah, we're going to look at his stats now for everyone out there. I've been talking about him, so we might as well get to show you. So he's had 3 at-bats. He's got 2 hits. He scored 3 runs. He walked once. And he struck out 1. So far in the 2016 season, he's had 8 at-bats. He's got 6 hits. He scored 5 times. He walked once. He stole 2 stolen bases, and he struck out twice. Not a bad start to the season for Rajay Davis. 35 blank off of the Putnam. 35 will be an out. We rolled 18 fly ball center field. And that will do it for the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Not much happening in this one right now, as it's still 7-10, 1-6 actually. That's been changed to 6. And a 1-4-0-5. All right, we're in the bottom of the 8th. And Salazar will be done for the Tribe. And it's going to be, let's see here. It's going to be, let's see here. going to be Jeff Manship. Jackson is coming up. He's a righty, lefty, switchy. All right, yeah. So Jeff Manship will come in. Let's see what kind of day Jeff is going to have. Oh, he's also going to have a below average day on the 15 roll. So Manship coming in here in the bottom of the 8th to face off against the leadoff hitter, Adam Eaton. Eaton, Rollins, and Abreu due up for the White Sox. 1 for 3, Adam Eaton. 3-3, and that's a solid single back up the middle, and it's not over yet, folks. Not over yet. Jimmy Rollins, he's got 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Jimmy Rollins. Did the White Sox make any moves at all? Nope, not really. They brought in Jerry Sands for Melky Cabrera defensively, but that's it. All right, so we're going to leave Jimmy Rollins in. 26, that will be a single, and good move there. Eaton on first, and we rolled an 11 with the runner at first, and went to left field. Runner will hold. So it is a in-play single, back-to-back singles. And it looks like Jeff Manship is about ready to be pulled. Jose Abreu is up for the White Sox. 2 men on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Rally caps everywhere for White Sox fans. 51, and that is 4. And Jeff Manship 1 to 3 strikeouts, so it won't be a strikeout, it will be an error check. Will be an error check. 52 on the 51. 52 is going to be down to third base. Now that is Juan Abreu. He's a 1 to 5. We have a 10, so it's no error. So Abreu is going to make the play. Now what kind of play is it? And that is runners at first and second. If the D20 is odd, it's a ground ball double play. If it's even, it's a fielder's choice at second. So it's going to be a fielder's choice at second. It's going to be in play, fielder's choice. It's going to go third to second. Advance. Out at second on the force out. So runners at the corners now with 1 out. And it's going to be Todd Frazier again. Cleveland's going to play back, give up the run for an out. Todd Frazier, last time he was up, hit one 374 feet, just over the left field wall. Todd Frazier against Jeff Manship. 4-2 for Frazier is blank. Manship 4-2 is a walk, and he's going to walk the bases loaded. So bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 8th, and things could get really ugly really fast. So that's going to be it for Manship. And it looks like it's going to be Trevor Bauer coming in for the Indians. Oh, I forgot to replace Salazar on my iPad. Damn it. I always do that too. So it's going to be Trevor Bauer coming in for the Indians. Now I got to make a change here too. All right, Trevor Bauer, where are you, buddy? I must have missed him. There he is. What kind of day is Trevor Bauer going to have? 10 average. So at least he's going to have a normal day. So Trevor Bauer, normal day. Again, Cleveland will give up the run. They're playing back. And due up is Melky Cabrera. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Melky Cabrera. Melky Cabrera is 1 for 3. Single, fly out, ground out. He's been all over the place. It's a 45 blank Bauer. 45 is out. What kind of out is it? Oh, it's a 3. He is a lefty. 3 lefty, ground out to first. We have bases loaded. And I'm going to have to actually pull that chart out to see what happens with the bases loaded, defense back. And that is, he's batting from the left, ground out to first, runners advance, batter out at first, 3-1. And if they were playing in, it would be different, but they are not playing in, so it's going to be a ground out. Everyone's going to advance. It's going to go 3-1. And advance, and advance. All right, so Abreu's at third, Frazier's at first, and they got run in. 6-5. Okay, 6 hits now. So it's all up to Avisail Garcia for the White Sox. Again, there is 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. They can get a big number on the board. They got a shot in the 9th. 51 chart, and we are going to the error chart. 51 charts. And that is a 45 on the 51. His second baseman, Kipnis, error 4. It's a 10. He's going to make the play, and the side is retired. Out, ground out, 4-3, and done. And that is going to do it, and that is a killer. The White Sox could have got a couple big hits, and that could have changed the outlook. It was 7-4 going to the 9 is a lot better than 7-2 going into the top of the 9th. And Putnam, fuck, I forgot to put Putnam in too. God damn it. I always do that. I put him in there, but I forget to put him in the I score. Unfortunately. So we will add Putnam. That's fine. Zach Putnam. So Putnam, he will try. He came in 7, 8. We'll give him the 9th. What the heck? He can face 8 batters. He's only faced 6 or 7, so he's got a little bit of left in him. And due up is going to be Jason Kipnis. Jason Kipnis, 2 for 3, home run, walk, double, ground out. Jason Kipnis, 51, and that is going to be, we'll call that an 8. 51 and 8 is still not going to be a strikeout, so we're going to the 51 chart, so it didn't matter what it was on. The 51 error chart, checking out the White Sox error check. That is a 12 on the 51. That is the pitcher. That is Zach Putnam. Error of 0. He's going to make the play. So ground ball hit hard back at the pitcher. And it's going to be a ground out. Pitcher to first. Went away. Francisco Lindor. First time he's come up today without runners in scoring position. He's 3 for 4. A double, a flyout, and 2 singles. And he's done it again. And that one is going to be another single for Francisco Lindor. That brings up Mike Napoli. 6-3 is a strikeout for Napoli. That brings up Carlos Santana. Santana's 0 for 3. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 6-3 strikeout. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Trevor Bauer will stay in. And due up is going to be Lowry, Avila, and Jackson. The bottom of the order, which is not what you want to see. Trevor Bauer is going to try and go 2 innings here. Trevor Bauer can actually go, in relief, he can go 26. That's crazy, but he can. That's what it says on his card. Starter, he can go 27. As a reliever, he can go 26. So he's got plenty of strength. Trevor Bauer against Brett Lowry. 4-6. That's a ballpark 13, and that is going to be a pop out to short. Pop out to short. By the way, Alex Avila. One, and that is a 18, and that is actually a strikeout on a 1-1. 1-12 would be a walk. 13-15 hit by pitch. 18 is a strikeout. So swing and a miss, and the White Sox are down to their last out, and that is Austin Jackson. He's got 2 walks and a ground out, and Trevor Bauer trying to close this one out for the Tribe. It's 7-2. Nobody on. Bottom of the 9th. 4-1 against Jackson is blank. Bauer, 41 is a walk. So it's not over yet. And that brings up Adam Eaton, the leadoff hitter. Adam Eaton, the lefty. He will get a single against the right-hander Bauer on a 2-6. So Austin Jackson, 45. Blanked Bauer, 45 says out. We got an 8. That's a fly ball to center field, and this one is in the books. And the Tribe fans are going to be happy as they win this one 7-2 here in Chicago. They came out hot and heavy in the first, got some more runs in the 4th. A solo shot in the 6th. And that powered them on. That should be 7-11. 1-7. 7-11, 1-7. The White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base for the White Sox. And there you go. So Cleveland improves to 2-1, winning the first of a... Let's see, is it a 3-game series? I forget. Let's see. Indians. Let's go to their... I think it's just 2 games. One game might have been rained out or something. Let's see. I guess, yeah, it's just 2 games against the White Sox. And then 3 at Tampa. So I believe the game on April 7th must have been rained out. So we are on April 8th. Cleveland 2-1. And they play at Chicago on the 9th. So tomorrow, yes, they will play the White Sox again. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this later on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy the setup. You can see everything, I think, which makes things a little bit easier for you guys to follow along with what's going on. Hopefully it makes it a little more enjoyable for you guys. And hopefully we'll see you all next time. Probably going to use this same setup with the 92 Pirates when we get to play them, if we ever get to play them again. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you all next time. Till then, take care, have fun, and stay safe out there.